Alright, there's the track. See all the grass coming up out of it? Makes it rough to cast, but I'll do my best. Then it also stepped right here. It got the toes in there pretty deep. Shoved its toes right into there. Then it stepped here. And those are all the tracks that we could find the last time we was here. Don't know if it crossed this rugged dirt road and headed up that way or whatnot. Jenny looked on the other side of this creek and beaver dam for it over there. Alright, I gotta get this cast. It's getting dark fast.
I used some scissors to cut the grass flush with the inside of the impression and remove as much material as I can. In my past experience, getting grass, weeds, and material inside the cast will compromise it, and so I'm going to remove as much of the material as I can before I pour the plaster in.
I'm hoping this is enough cast material. It's about 2.5 to 3 pounds of it. I'm losing light fast. I think I'm ready to start pouring it in. I think I'll start up by the toes. And hope we have enough material for this. Been about a year since I've casted a track. We really don't carry casting material on our hikes anymore. A lot of times we'd find these great Bigfoot prints and sit there and say, hey, that looks fresh. No, and then we spend an hour or two casting it, and in hindsight we're like, well, maybe we could have caught up with the creature that left the tracks if we weren't stopped messing with his footprints. And so now our tactic is to keep after it. Maybe we can get something. I'm going to use a putty knife and spread this cast material. Try and get it to fill the entire track. Yeah, even 2.5, 3 pounds of casting material. I could have done double that. Unfortunately, it's all I have. This track is just so deep, but I'm gonna push it around in here, see if I can get it to fill the entire thing. I just heard a whoop. Get my other camera that has a better microphone if something's gonna be whooping around here. Kind of up into the toes, not as well as I would like it to be. It's an attempt. I don't know if this is gonna work. It's nice coming into the area where we captured that though. Okay, I grabbed a different camera that has a shotgun mic because while I was casting that, heard a really good whoop. And my spidey senses are tingling. I'm kind of getting the creep factor here. So I want to film. I set up a tripod to put this camera with the shotgun mic on. This will probably take a little while to set up. And it's a deep track. I'm not happy with the amount of casting material in there. I wish I had double, but that's what I have. The foot that caused this damage is 15 to 15 and a half. I just heard a really loud whoop whoop. 2 in a row that direction. I'm gonna set this on the tripod soon and just keep it recording the direction I get the vocalizations in case we get something that just wants to go off. I've noticed in my years of bigfooting, when the sun's just about ready to go down is when you get the best vocalizations. I'm just not happy with the amount of material I was able to put in there. I brought like nearly 3 pounds of casting material, but this was a deep track. So I'm afraid it will break. I'll let it set up and dig it out. I would really like to get out of here within about a half an hour. Getting the creep factor here, I'm all alone. Only 2 miles where a Bigfoot was filmed about a week ago. Yeah, it stepped there. It stepped right here. You can see where its toes drove in right there. It stepped here again. Those are the only tracks I've been able to find. Yeah, I'm keeping this camera going in case we get any vocalizations because it's got that awesome shotgun microphone. That microphone, if it's pointed in the direction the noise is going, it acts a lot like those parabolic mics. It's just as powerful as an 8-inch parabolic mic if it's aimed the right direction, so you can hear a mouse fart from about 100 feet away with that. Beautiful spot where we found the tracks. Oh, and I just seen a fish take off. The fish was laying right there. So, Bigfoot come down to the creek for a drink. Did he also come down in hopes of catching a fish? Want this to set up to the point where it's almost there. It's almost there to where I can dig it up. Time to dig it up. See, I'll dig this up and then we'll let it set for a week and let the dirt fall off on its own. Over time, over weeks, months, whatever it takes. Temperature's dropping fast. Throw this in a bag and just let the dirt fall off. All right, we got her dug up, and whatever it takes, months, weeks, whatever, for the dirt to dry and wear off of the cast. That's what it takes. I'm not gonna call this a successful cast. I tried. Didn't turn out as well as I wanted it. They never do.
If you would like to view the Bigfoot video we were investigating and a size comparison of the Bigfoot to a 6 foot tall 220 pound man, make sure you go down in the description of this video on YouTube. I'll provide a link to each one of those videos so you can see the reason that we were in this area looking around and brought us to find these footprints. We investigated a Bigfoot video that was pretty good, frankly, 7 days after it was filmed, and this is about 2 miles from where the Bigfoot was filmed, and we come to this area because of the history of Bigfoot sightings in this particular area. The Bigfoot was actually walking in this direction when they were filming it, so it made sense for Jenny and I to come look around, and we find these footprints. Don't know if these footprints belong to the Bigfoot that was filmed a week before, but we found them, and I come back right away and cast them. I hope you enjoy.
Kind of a look at the area in infrared. Sun's gone down. I dug the cast up. It's not as thick as I would like it, but I tried, and here's where that's where it was pulled up from. I'm guessing the actual size of the foot was 15 and a half, and then the damage it did to the ground right there when it come through, it made like a 16-inch track. It's the damage that was done. All right, well, I'm gonna head out of here, and I'm gonna keep looking for that Bigfoot that was filmed a week ago. I hope you guys enjoyed. Keep on watching. We're gonna keep on squatching.